Just a heads up, this video will contain some adult language words. You have been warned. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a recent headache of a situation that happened over on Ninjago Twitter that has a lot of Ninjago fans talking. In fact, Ninjago Crystallized was trending all night long because of this information. Now, this information, if you will, comes in the form of several leaks, apparently from Ninjago and from LEGO. Let me just say right off the bat, these leaks are confirmed now to not be real by Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt. You can see proof right here. Doc Wyatt confirms that these leaks are fake. So right off the bat, you don't need to worry about this. If you are just here trying to figure out if these leaks are real or fake, they're fake. You can go about your day now. They're fake. But in today's video, I want to discuss more about the situation, why Ninjago fans were so prone to believing it, and why exactly this thread was made in the first place. So long story short, this thread came out of nowhere. The only source was, trust me bro, there was no actual source tied to this. Even when the original poster was asked for a source, they could not provide one. Shocking, I know. It's almost like there is no source and all of this was just made up. The majority of the leaks talked about fake Ninjago sets that obviously never existed, but apparently they were canceled or whatever. Yeah, I bet they were canceled, totally. A lot of those sets do sound cool though. There's also a little bit of information about Ninjago Legacy in there, why that was canceled. And while that reason may be true, apparently Legacy was canceled. Again, this is fake. Apparently, according to this fake leak, Legacy was canceled because it didn't meet sales for LEGO, or at least the expected sales that LEGO wanted. That reason could be true, but again, it's just part of this huge fake leak that was confirmed to be fake. But the real meat and potatoes, if you will, of the leak came in the form of the information about the Ninjago TV series. And according to this leak, that's totally not credible and not real in any conceivable way. The actual Ninjago 2023 series, as we know it to be right now, Ninjago Dragons Rising, was actually supposed to come out next year for 2024. Instead, Ninjago United was apparently supposed to come out this year for 2023, but was delayed by a whole year because of this situation. Now, if you guys do not know about this situation with this individual, I would highly recommend looking into it. It's pretty horrific. It's pretty shocking. It would certainly provide a lot of context, but apparently this guy was working on Ninjago United. That is not true. That was also confirmed to be a lie. This individual only worked with Tommy Andreasen on a couple of Twitter exclusive Ninjago stories. He did not work on the show, and it was not swapped with next year. The timeline is just too unrealistic in real life to allow that to happen. Ninjago Dragons Rising, if you guys don't recall, was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, and this exposure with this individual happened in late November. So they would need to be announcing Ninjago United back during Comic-Con. They did not. They announced Ninjago Dragons Rising, or at least the new series that would grow to become Ninjago Dragons Rising. Another reason why you can tell this isn't real is because of the Quest for the Lost Powers book, which was announced a long time before this exposure happened. We talked about it on the channel months before this actually occurred, but apparently, according to these fake leaks, that book was thrown together last minute to cover up a plot that was supposed to be explored in Ninjago 2023, which we know for sure did not happen because the timeline in real life, our real world time, the world that we live in, does not allow for that. And I hope that makes sense. Essentially, all of this couldn't have happened in the span of a few months. Absolutely not. This does not make any sense whatsoever, and that's why I was so keen to not believe these leaks, because the timeline in the real world just did not line up with this fantasy timeline that these leaks were trying to express. But the reason why so many people were prone to believe this, and like I said, Ninjago Crystallized was trending because of this, was because of all of the information about Ninjago Crystallized. Apparently, Ninjago Crystallized suffered a lot of last-minute changes, which, again, could have happened, but not to this magnitude, not to this degree. Apparently, there were a lot of plot points that were just scrapped from Ninjago Crystallized. The Vengestone buyer was apparently the Master of Light that we saw in the flashback in Season 4. Yeah, this random throwaway character that appeared for a split second. Did not happen. But like I said, the reason why so many people believed these leaks was because this fantasy version of Ninjago Crystallized was exactly what Ninjago Crystallized haters wanted it to be. And let me just say, for the record, if you guys don't like Ninjago Crystallized as a season, totally fine. I understand that's totally your opinion. The season is not perfect, but this fantasy Ninjago Crystallized appeals to literally every single wish and desire from Ninjago Crystallized haters. Wu dying during his fight with the Overlord, Harumi not even being in the season at all, and the Golden Ultra Dragon literally being the combined form of all four of the Dragon Ninja. Apparently, according to this fake fantasy version of Ninjago Crystallized, all of that was supposed to happen. And also they cite some super awful behind the scenes stuff that apparently happened happened to Tommy Andreessen and Braggy Shoot. Again, behind the scenes production on Ninjago Crystallized could have been a nightmare. I didn't work on Ninjago Crystallized. I don't work at Ninjago in general. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but guess what? Neither does this person. There's also a lot of stuff with Nauticon apparently coming back in 2024. If Nauticon does come back in 2024, I think a lot of Ninjago fans would appreciate that. But again, this is just trying to appeal to Ninjago fans and their desires. This thread is just banking on the idea that so many people wanted this to happen that so many people would obviously believe it because that's what they wanted to happen. The entire point of this thread was to get Ninjago fans mad, and it worked. Ninjago fans over on Twitter were furious. A lot of people just blindly believed this for no reason, just because they know the person apparently. And no, your friends would never lie to you, right? Sorry to say, that's not how the real world works, my friend. And even your closest friends, even people that you trust, can make up stuff like this just to cause the community to go into an uproar. And like I said, that's what happened. Ninjago Crystallized was trending on Twitter because so many fans were mad. Pitchforks, torches, everyone's going for Lego. How dare they change Ninjago Crystallized from this perfect gem to what we ended up getting in the real world? Sorry to say, that perfect gem did not exist. Could last-minute rewrites have happened on Ninjago Crystallized? Of course, like I said. But that's true for every Ninjago season out there. Every Ninjago season goes through multiple drafts, goes through multiple people, and changes are made. But not changes as drastic as this, especially when it comes to rearranging entire Ninjago seasons. 2023's content originally being 2024, and 2024's content originally being for 2023. That did not happen. The real-world timeline does not allow for these events to happen. Blind rage and fury does a lot to a person, and it can make your judgment cloudy, as proven. That's why Ninjago Crystallized is trending. Long story short, guys, there's a reason why I did not jump on this thread right away. There's a reason why I waited until we got some type of official confirmation before I made a video about it, because honestly, I didn't believe it from the get-go. There was just too many sketchy things in this thread, too many inconsistencies within their own fantasy world, too many conflictions with the real-world timeline and how time works in our living, breathing world, and it was just sketchy. There was no source attached to this either, aside from, again, trust me, bro, I would never lie to you. With that being said, guys, I'm done with this video. If by some miracle of God, all of this does turn out to be real and Doc Wyatt was just lying through his teeth, then I will take back this video. But I guarantee you that's not going to happen. Bottom line, guys, don't believe everything you read online, especially if there's no source, and I apologize if this video turned into some type of rant. Not what I wanted. But I feel like that's what I needed. So leave all your thoughts down below in the comments. Whatever you want to talk about, feel free. I don't really know what to say anymore. I'm done. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again really soon. Peace.